Tonight, we continue our series of special reports on reforming China's state-owned enterprises with a look at Shanghai's very own cosmetics maker, Jahwa. In one sense, it is leading the trend in SOE reforms because it was sold to private investors 6 months ago. Wang Lihuan tells us how the recent restructuring is helping give Jahwa a new edge.
Walking on thin ice. That's how the chairman of Shanghai Jahwa, Ge Wenyao, describes the care and caution that have been his motto in his 27 years at the company. He says in all that time, Jahwa has never been better off than today.
Just
yesterday, Jahwa was still a state-owned enterprise, but now it's not. But even when we were an SOE, we were different from others.
A major difference is that tough competition is something Jahwa has long been used to. The cosmetics maker, which owns brands such as Liusheng and Herborist, has always had to struggle against major foreign giants such as L'Oreal of France and American Procter & Gamble. China's skincare market is worth 60 billion yuan a year, something worth fighting for. But Chinese companies have fallen behind on their home turf. Jahwa is the only domestic player that comes close to being in the top 10 selling cosmetics brands in China, and currently they have only 4 to 5% of the domestic skincare market. In order to help Jahwa better compete, the Shanghai municipal government sold the company to Chinese investor Ping An Insurance last November in a 5.1 billion yuan deal. Hopes were the sale would allow Jahwa to invest more freely in other brands and to further push its equity incentive plans for employees.
It's been quite effective in motivating people, not just in helping keep the good ones, but also in attracting people to work for us. Since the reform last year, we've been able to add many good people, all from foreign companies.
Expanded incentive plans will cover about 400 people, almost 40% of Jahwa's employees. The hope is that the restructuring will let the company treat staff better and so will turn out to give the company just the competitive edge it needs.
State-owned enterprises are often at a disadvantage when they are competing with top global companies in terms of their systems and platforms. After the reform, Jahwa is on the same platform as everyone else.
Zhang also says the move will help Jahwa respond more promptly to market changes. The company plans to position itself as a comprehensive fashion group, not only focusing on skincare, but also branching out into watches and jewelry. The relaunch of luxury skincare brand CEIBS, or Two Sisters in Chinese, with perfumes costing around 1,000 yuan, marks the company's transition into a high-margin brand operator.
Considering the overall environment, I think it's time for China to have its own brands. The success of Herborist gives us confidence. I'm looking at getting into fashion too.
Just how far the restructuring effort will take Jahwa is yet to be seen, but the 65-year-old chairman is confident about the company's future, and it looks like he's right to be. The company's first quarter revenue was up 25% from last year. Wang Lihuan, Shanghai Live.